Hello, everyone. I am Nivedita, and I'm a life coach, an interior designer, a furniture manufacturer, a content creator, and a content writer for international websites. These are some of the few things that I do. And I am the founder of Happy World Around. You can see the logo in the behind. Happy World Around is my baby, and you can check me on Instagram. So, why I'm here sharing my story with you all? It has got a very deep reason, it has got a very strong reason. I'm here sharing with you all my story about how I became what I am today and how Happy World Around started and what all I am doing because I started my professional journey, I started my career, I started my entrepreneurial journey at the age of 48 after being a homemaker for 28 years. Isn't that interesting? So I'm here today sharing my story because I thought that maybe by sharing my story, I might inspire another woman. I might uh, inspire some other human being. Anyone amongst you might be needing this inspiration one day. So let me start from the beginning. I'm the daughter of a police officer, born and brought up in Jammu. And my father was in the police. He always served in the Jammu and Kashmir police. We are four siblings, me being the eldest daughter. And right from childhood, responsibility came on very early on me because my mother used to be sick. She was diabetic. And being the eldest daughter, it automatically came as a responsibility to me to look after my siblings just like a mother. So you can say that responsibility just came onto me on a very early age. And I was happy helping my mother, being the responsible elder sister. I was a very good student. I was amongst the cream students of all the schools that I attended, and I was in the very good books of my teachers. As destiny would have it, uh, I got married at an early age. My husband came, they were family friends. He saw me, he fell in love with me, and they proposed marriage to me at the age of 19. So at the age of 19, I got engaged. At 20, I got married. And at 21, I was a mother to a son also. So before my 25th birthday, I had my daughter also. So by the age of 25, I was a mother to two kids, playing the role of a wife, a mother, a daughter in law diligently for years and years. And I was loving it. No complaints about it. I was loving it. I was loving being a wife. I was loving being a mother. I was loving looking after the household. And you can all understand a housewife is 24 hours, a homemaker is 24 hours on job. No vacation, no chutti, nothing. And I was loving everything till the age of 48. Till the age of 48, when one fine day, one sudden day, I had to take the call, I had to take the decision to walk out of my marriage of 28 years. There's a long story behind it, but to cut a long story short, I just put it in a few words that over the years, I was seeing my marriage hitting rock bottom. I was seeing my marriage crumbling. I was seeing my partner drifting away from me. I was seeing the gaps in my marriage. But as everyone else, I was not ready to look at the red flags. I was just sweeping things under the carpet. I was living in toxic positivity, just giving those blinders that everything is well in my marriage. It is just that I'm overthinking. I don't have to think negative. I have to think positive. Everything is right in my marriage. And for years, for good 20 years, this kept on happening. I was not seeing the red flags in my marriage for good 20 years. And what happened by handling all these things, by handling all the issues, my health started taking a back turn. My health started getting affected. I suffered from double slip disc. I suffered from varicose veins. I suffered from vitiligo. You can see the white spots. So this is all these things are basically stress manifestations in the body in the physical form. But one fine day, at the age of 48, I had to take a call for myself because that one day my blood pressure rose to 180 by 110. And that was the day when I stood in front of the mirror and I howled, and all I could see was a wife, a daughter, a sister, a mother, a daughter in law. That was the day I asked myself, what about you? What about your dreams? You always wanted to do something in life. When are you going to do this? What if this blood pressure just rises a bit more and you get a paralytic attack or you get a brain hemorrhage? You're just 48, you've not lived your life. What about you? And whatever stress you have been taking all these years, is it worth it? Is it worth your life? Is it worth your health? That was the first day I had a conversation with myself, and that was the defining moment in my life. That very day, I took a decision to walk out on my marriage. My kids did not let me leave the home. They said, Mama, okay, you're not happy in the marriage. It's okay, it's absolutely fine. You're not leaving the house. You're going to live in a separate room. You've got a big house. Please, you can use the other room, but don't leave the house. I agreed because, mothers are all weak and the kids always make them weak. So suddenly my life changes 360 degree and I shift to the other room. And the first thing that came to my mind was my financial independence. Being a homemaker, I was always dependent on my husband for money. I never had anything. I just had a few thousand rupees as a savings and some gold coins as a saving. As ironically things would have happened, as destiny would have happened, the day I took this decision, that was 17th March 2020, 22nd March 2020, the lockdown was announced for COVID. And I was stuck in a room with nothing to do. That was the time I took to social media, I took to the Google, I picked up my laptop and I started looking out for options because financial independence was of prime importance for me. My self-respect was not allowing me to take money from my husband. And yes, there had been lots and lots of names calling and stuff like that. That happens, the male ego. So the first thing I did was work towards my financial independence. And a chance ad on Facebook, I landed up in Arfin Khan's free webinar on coaching. And then and there, I decided that this is something which I can do because I had been coaching and mentoring people just like that over the years. And people always used to tell me that, yes, whatever you make us understand, we get that point. And they used to implement those things. So, because I didn't have my degree in my hand, I did not have my documents in my hand. So, coaching was one thing which I just ventured into. I sold my gold coins, I ventured into the world of coaching. And I just loved it. I just loved transforming lives. And I started working on being a coach. I have worked a lot in Arfin Khan's organization. I had come to the level of being in the super coaches category, organizing masterminds, speaking at various events, speaking on global events, and being a name, creating a name for myself. I worked really, really hard. If we talk about Happy World Around, my brand Happy World Around was just an Instagram page where I used to put motivational quotes, where I used to take screenshots of motivational quotes and started putting up on that. So when the lockdown happened, the first thing I did was I started working on the page with the thought, with the intent that I'm going to make Happy World Around an international name in the self-help industry. So simultaneously, I was working on Happy World Around and simultaneously, I was working as a life coach. So after working as a life coach in Arfin's organization, I decided to separate from the organization and go independent. So I launched my own programs. One of the programs is Break Free, Rewrite Your Story. And the other program is Shakti Be Unstoppable. Break Free, Rewrite Your Story is a program which talks about rewriting the story of your life the way I wrote the story of my life. And Shakti Be Unstoppable is a completely woman-oriented program where the program is structured in such a way that woman who plays so many roles is is ready to play the roles also, and is ready to take charge of her life also. And there are so many modules that I have introduced in both these programs. As destiny would have it, once you take the first step, they say that destiny or the universe opens up doors for you. It opened another door for me, the door of interior designing. I'm not a professional interior designer. I'm an interior designer by heart. Colors, designs, creating new things always fascinated me. So I had been designing clothes. I had designed my daughter's wedding also. And I used to love designing places also. An opportunity came my way where I ventured into interior designing. I worked as a freelancer for someone first. Then I started collaborating with people. People loved my designs. And then finally, I entered into a partnership as an interior designer. So while working as an interior designer, I felt the need to set up my own furniture manufacturing unit, because being dependent on other people for designing or creating the furniture for my clients was taking lots and lots of time. And I never wanted to compromise with the quality of the products. So I ventured into furniture manufacturing also. So this all has happened in a span of 1.5 years. My first coaching batch I started in October 2020, 31st October 2020. From being a life coach to an interior designer to a furniture manufacturer. So my journey has been very, very, very fast forward. My journey has been itself inspirational for me also, because for me it comes, what next? What next can I do? What next can I learn? Again, through someone's referral, when you start working on yourself, I again said that universe just opens up the doors for you. The door of content writing opened up for me, because all the content that you see on my Instagram page, on Happy World Around, that's my creation, that's my writing. So I got a proposal from someone to start writing content and blogs for international websites. So this is something, again, because I love writing, so this is something again which I grabbed the opportunity. So right now I'm creating content, I'm writing content, I'm designing homes, I'm designing furniture, creating furniture, I'm a life coach, and I'm a motivational speaker too. So why I'm here today sharing this story, as I told you, I wanted to inspire you all. If I can start my journey at 48 in such a negative situation where things were not in my favor, where things were completely against me, I took charge of my life. I did not give up. I have never believed in giving up. I faced health challenges because my BP is still there. It still gives me issues. Right now when I'm speaking to you, I'm having high blood pressure right now. But that is not stopping me, because my only agenda is that I am unstoppable. I create my own empire. I have that fire inside me where I just want to keep on working. And I'm grateful to the universe that I am getting a second chance in my life and I'm making the most out of it. By telling my story to you all, I just want to give you all a hope that nothing is lost till you have that strength in yourself. Nothing is lost till you have that hope in yourself. Nothing is lost till you don't give up. It's all about your mindset. It's all about your mindset. Every single day I work on my mindset. Every single day I've got a routine where I meditate, where I do my journaling, where I do my affirmations, where I chalk out the program for the day. So my morning hours are dedicated to Happy World Around. They are dedicated to coaching. I do one-to-one coaching in my office. People come for one-to-one coaching and mentoring. And 12 onwards, I go for site visits. I go for fabric selection. I go for meeting my clients. I go to my furniture unit. In the night, when I'm sitting, I work on content writing. I do content writing in the morning also, right? So there's lots and lots, those 24 hours, I sleep for 7 to 8 hours, and the rest of the hours I've beautifully divided into so many other things. So when they say that there is a plan A, there's a plan B also. If plan A fails, there's plan B. If plan B fails, there's plan C. So A to Z, we can create plans again and again. They say Rome was not built in a day. It takes time to build up yourself. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. See dreams and have the guts and the courage to fulfill them. I started my professional journey at the age of 48 and now I'm 50. So all that learning and starting work, earning money, right? In such a short span of time. Again, I say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's just a matter of your confidence. It's just a matter of taking the first step. So today my message to you all is believe in yourself. There's still lots and lots of time that you have in hand. Life is very, very beautiful. Challenges are going to come. When I coach my clients, I just tell them one thing, that our life is like an ECG report. There are going to be peaks and valleys. A straight line means that we are dead. Right? So let those peaks and valleys come. See how strong they make you. See what all they bring out of you. I never knew there's an entrepreneur inside me, because my entire life I was in the kitchen cooking rajma chawal and butter chicken for my children. And see, here I am establishing businesses. I'm handling businesses. So if people ask me what next now, so there are lots and lots of things in my plan. I want to start a skincare range. I want to start a cosmetic range. I want to get into furniture exports. So for me, life has just begun. My life has just begun. I hope my story inspires you all. I hope I give you all the courage. And as people ask me, why have you chosen pink as the color of happy world around? I say that because pink symbolizes health and happiness. I wish you all health and happiness in your life. I wish you all have a happy world around you. I wish you all also create a brand for yourself the way I have created a brand for myself. Happy World Around. Happy World Around is now into coaching. Happy World Around is into interiors. Happy World Around is into furniture manufacturing, content writing, various programs. And this is just the beginning. My dream is to have a big office, just like the office of Mind Valley. I want to create a office like Mind Valley's office, Happy World Around's office. I want to create Happy World Around retreats. I want to take people to 5-day, 7-day retreats where I talk only about happiness, where I teach people the art of staying happy unconditionally, because that's my passion. That's what I'm doing, teaching people the art of staying happy unconditionally. So in the end, I would just want to say, take the courage to take the first step. Have the courage to take the first step. Build a life for yourself also. It's okay to look after everyone else, but your first responsibility is towards yourself. Wear your oxygen mask first. And only then you will be able to give back to the people around you. I wish you all have a happy world around you, and lots and lots of good luck and success to all of you. God bless.